What is it?
It's what you want in Harley. For each of man's evils, a special demon exists. You're looking at vengeance, cruel, devious, pure as venom, vengeance.
Hey, what up, Nightmares? Hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. So we just did the unboxing video of the Sideshow 1/4 scale Pumpkinhead by PCS, and I gotta tell you, that was one hell of a boxing. It was not much of a struggle, but it was really difficult because this statue is very heavy. And now we're gonna do the review video. We're gonna look at the statue. We're gonna look at the alternate head because this is the exclusive that Sideshow had available. Now, this was about $1,250. And both statues were the same amount, so there's no reason why, if you're a Pumpkinhead collector or a fan, why you couldn't get the exclusive with the double head sculpt, because you get two statues in one for the same price. So it's definitely a good pickup, but we're going to look at it because this is a very highly detailed statue, definitely worth every bit of money that I paid for it. And you know, shout out to Sideshow for actually having a layaway plan, because without that layaway plan, this statue would not be in my collection right now, because I would not have the $1,250 right offhand to make that payment. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to look at the sculpt with the original Pumpkinhead head, and then we're going to switch out the head so you guys can see the other head sculpt and all that good stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place the Pumpkinhead statue where he's gonna go, which is gonna be right there, because he's on the base that he's gonna be on. So it's gonna be really awesome to see the bust, which I did a video on as well. To see both of them together is gonna be absolutely amazing. So definitely stick to the end of the video, guys. You're gonna want to see that. And do me a favor, hit that like button, consider subscribing and becoming a member of the channel so you can get shout out on all my videos like these awesome people here. Awesome. Thank you to the members, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to add this to my collection. So, you know, that money goes back into the channel for things like this, to review and all that good stuff. So thank you to the members. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, big thumbs up. Small step for you means a whole lot to me. So let's go ahead and get into the video and start looking at this awesome Pumpkinhead. Alright guys, so right off the back, the only word that comes to mind is amazing when I look at this statue. This is absolutely beautiful. Everything from it is absolutely perfect, from the painting, the detailing, everything is just phenomenal. Now, I know a lot of people, when I was watching videos on it, they were talking about how it was too comic booky for, you know, for their taste. He was too muscular, but I'm going to tell you right now, you know, I could see it in the promo pictures of what they're meaning as far as like the muscles and things. But when you see this statue in person, or hopefully when you see this video, you kind of have a mind change on it. One, it's Pumpkinhead, so it's, you know, if you're a big fan, you know, I highly recommend getting it. But it does not look as comic booky or muscly as it does on those pictures. Now, he does have some muscle, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, but it's not as what people were thinking. Honestly, from the way that he's posed, is giving you, you know, the muscles, like how they would move and contort with Pumpkinhead moving and being in that pose. So let's start with the bottom of the base. And right now, if you guys know, Razorback Holler is where Pumpkinhead was buried. And we have that amazing base right there of that hill that the Pumpkinhead was buried in. Now, if we look close, okay, you're gonna already see the awesome paint job on the grass. You know, different shades of green, kind of how it mosses over the hill. And then we get to the hill here, and you know, there's a lot of detailing, guys, all over this statue. So we got the roots, we got the dirt like cracked, we got like the mud slopes. Nice painting when it comes to making that pretty much the whole base the muddy, slimy slop that is Razorback Holler, where Pumpkinhead is buried. Now, the cool thing about this is that they also added the fetus that Ed Harley has to dig up of Pumpkinhead. So you know that Haggis has to do some things to it before it could be used to him. And that is alone in itself awesome, because you guys remember that fetus in the movie was pretty scary in itself. But, you know, every attention to detail on this statue is just amazing. From the fetus, I mean, you can even see the wrinkles on the lips, the nose. You know, we get into the body, we see that, how he's kind of just in a fetal position in the back. But then, you know, like I said, every detail, even the edge of the base, we got some rocks, you know, so it's really cool that you're able to see, you know, Razorback Holler and the hill that he was buried in, and kind of see the inside of that burial mound where Ed Harley has to dig through. And it has a nice wet slimy look to it. You know, we have some trees and some roots there as well. If we turn around here, we even got the pumpkins from the patch, because of course it was an old cemetery pumpkin patch where people used to bury their kin that they were ashamed of. So we got like the nice pumpkins there that are growing on the side and got that rotted look there. Nice little wrinkles, and just how a pumpkin would normally rot when it starts getting bulbousy and kind of like air-filled bubbles and all that good stuff. Nice little vines. If we move to the back, again, here's the other side of it, so you see the other hill, right? Got the nice trees coming along here, the roots, the rocks. Just look at all that detail that they put into the base. I mean, everything from the texture of the roots to the dirt, how it would be cracked, the wet look. Look at that, beautiful. And then we even have, they go as far as to have some wood planks and all that good stuff in the mud of the hill. I mean, look at that detail of the planks, the little nuts and bolts, whatever you want to call them, that are in there. And then we got the grass that Pumpkinhead is standing on. So, look at that. Let me try to get, because it's massive. So you got some more pumpkins on top. And you can just kind of see how the grass on top of the hill have that effect, like he's stepping on them, making them kind of stand up and flatten, as well as he's got his massive foot. And then we're gonna go ahead and into the foot where we can see the claws. Nice detailing of the nails. Got some dents and dings in there, some yellowing. Then we're gonna go up to the foot. And like I said, they did a really good job at detailing this for everything. I mean, we can even see the veins, the wrinkles of the body. Go up to the kind of like ankle area. I mean, everything, like there's just detail all around. Even on the calf, they got veins. And they did a really good job at painting it, because, I mean, you can kind of see here like the purples, the pinks. Look at that. All that detail. Even we go as far as the like talons on his legs. There's the other foot up on the hill. We got the other talon there. Kind of have the tail, which is painted too with some blues. And that tail just wraps around behind him, which is massive. All the way up. So we started at the base. We're right here by the legs. Look at all that detail, all that vein, the purples. So we're gonna follow the tail up, and then we're gonna hit the back. Once again, they did not miss like a single inch of detail on this. I mean, all the way up the tail. Just look at all those notches and wrinkles. This is kind of backside of the legs. See right there how the leg goes up. Here as well. Get out the light. Then we go over to the hips. Same thing, awesome detail, got some curving going on. And then we go up the back. I mean, look at his elbows. I mean, we even got that purple elbow bone sticking out to the back and the rib cage. Yeah, they did a really big shout out to PCS because they caught a lot of the detail. Look at there. Even the arm, like this kind of rough area of the elbow. And if we go over here to the shoulders, we start getting into the purples. Still the veins. Nice detailing on the shoulders right there. I mean, just massive detail, especially looking at this chest. But we're gonna do the arms and the hands real quick. Look at that. And I'm gonna say I really do like that pose of him just standing on the burial site. Try to get that. It's a little hard to get that to focus. But look at that. I mean, even like right here with the purples and the brown, yellowing, and the white. It's just crazy. I mean, even if we were to look like on this hand right there, you can see the palm of his hand and the bottom of the fingers. Let's see. Check out this hand. Yep, look at that. All the detailing of the bending of the skin. It's awesome. Definitely something that you don't want grabbing you, I'll tell you that. Try to get that focus so you guys can see. And again, going up the arms. Yeah, when you can tell they put a lot of love into the statue, just a lot of detail. And then of course we get to the main head sculpt of Pumpkinhead. Just awesome sculpting all around. Got a nice little wet look, as you can see there on the tongue, the teeth, the side fangs that we got going on there. I mean, look at that neck. And then even going to the chest here, the stomach. All the pits, the shadowing. And then when you get to the head, it's just even better. I mean, we see that like purplish bruising type. Got the red spots. The detailing on the head sculpt is just awesome. I mean, even when you pay attention to the paint, like the veins that are like slightly there. Look at all those details. And we got the eyes. Just a gnarling face. We got the painting on the teeth. We got the yellowing. We got the gums. The other side of the head. Come to the back. Look at that, all that detail. And then to the top of the head where we see the veins. Definitely an awesome statue. Definitely worth the money, guys. Worth the wait. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out the heads with the other head sculpt because this is the exclusive. So we got the Harley Face, so we're going to be looking at that one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it out and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so with the exclusive you get two statues in one. So you get the original Pumpkinhead and then you have where the metamorphosis starts, where Pumpkinhead and Ed Harley, as he starts finishing off his hit list, the two start connecting even more. And they did a really good job with that sculpt. Looking just like how he did in the movie as Ed Harley. You see the teeth. All that detail, the nose, the human nose coming in. More human-like. And the eyes. And then of course we still have the bulbousy head, which you can see it's a little more starting to form back to somewhat normal. At the top of that brain. And like I said, for the same price as the regular version, there's no reason why you guys would pick. I mean, they're both good statues, don't get me wrong, but for the same price you get an extra head sculpt, which is more bang for your money, I think. So why not, if it's the same price, go for the different head sculpt. Look at that. So 2 statues for the price of 1. So either way, PCS nailed it with the sculpt. And a good thing too is that the statue is very easy to assemble. They packed it really well. The base is really heavy, so when you guys are taking this out the box, please use 2 hands. Be very careful. And then the other pieces, the tail's a piece, the body and the head are all different pieces. But very easy to assemble. You know, it's just like a part, kind of like filling in a puzzle. And this one has a metal stake coming through the foot that'll go into the base to help secure it a lot more. So you definitely don't have to worry about it being secure when it's up there. If it's together and you put it in right, then you're good to go. So yeah. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out the heads to put the pumpkin head back, the original pumpkin head sculpt on. And then what I'm going to do is move him over there to where I'm going to put him next to the bust. So I'm excited to see it all come together. Like I said, very awesome statue. I highly recommend it. You know, I know a lot of people weren't too big on the muscles, and you know, he looked too bigger, he wasn't as thin in the movie, but I mean, honestly guys, it is a very beautiful statue. So if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. It's worth it. And it looks very different than what it does in the promo, because you gotta remember, the promo videos, the promo photos, it's just a prototype. This is actually what you're gonna get when you get the statue. And I'm actually excited to see others post videos, so I would like to see if some of the paint's a little bit different. You know, each one will be a little different in its own way, a paint job. So yeah, let's go ahead, switch out the heads, and put this bad boy next to his big brother over there. Alright guys, so here we have it. We have Pumpkinhead where he's gonna go. We got the stand that he's on to the back. It's not pushed all the way to the back just because I want room for the tail. But you see we have the extra head sculpt out that I kind of pampered on the little cloth there. And yeah, I gotta say, these pieces together are crazy. So we got the big boy wall bust on top of the new edition of the Pumpkinhead statue. And the cool thing is that when I added the grass to kind of make it look like the bust was coming out of the wall, I didn't know that it was going to be 2 purposes of, you know, the effect of the bust coming out the wall, going through the grass, and then just more background added to the statue, which is really cool. So I got it right next to the mask. I got the bust, and I got the statue with the extra head. Now I do have to get my Movie Maniacs. I'm gonna have, because it comes with the little movie poster holder and then the pumpkin head. So I will have that there as well. But it's gonna look awesome, guys. Definitely. Now what I'm gonna do is, because I do have the lights here, and I feel bad for those lights because they have been on all day. So you see some lighting there. And yeah, I'm gonna finagle with the lighting, because we can even move the puck light down here and see. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna turn off this big light and we're gonna check out the lighting on these bad boys.
Bolted doors and windows barred. Guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed. Nothing will. From Pumpkinhead.
All right, doesn't go. I had to hold down the photo button, but here we go. So we got white, yellow, we got the blue, got the green, there you go, red, green, blue. So that right there looks pretty cool, guys. Green as well. So it definitely works out whatever color we get. Red makes it look really awesome, but we're gonna go to the factory set, which I have it on yellow. So pretty cool. Alright guys, so that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being here for the review video of the statue of Pumpkinhead. Thank you guys, members, subscribers, viewers, for even watching the unboxing video for me. Even being on Instagram Live while we waited for the UPS truck to drop this off. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this makes you guys who didn't like the statue at first fall in love with it even more. And like I said, highly recommend. Definitely pick it up, guys. It is a very awesome statue. Definitely worth the money. It was worth the wait. I'm in love with it. And, you know, like I said, I have the stand and then I have the bust and all that stuff. So it is just a perfect little Pumpkinhead corner right there. Both of them are looking pretty awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Stay safe. Don't be a monster. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.